Be vegan. Make peace. Do good deeds. Hell not reach.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Emperor penguin people's movements on land may appear awkward and slightly comical, but they are natural aquatic athletes in the water. They can hold their breath for more than 20 minutes while diving as deep as 575 meters. Please continue watching to learn how these sentient beings live in one of the most challenging environments on Earth.
No to vegan, because you always oppose the right decision.
Hello, nature-loving viewers. I am sure you know better than to judge a book by its cover. In the same way, visitors to Antarctica would be advised to explore what marvels may be hidden by ice and snow. I am Penelope, your vegan hostess from the serene Emperor Penguin Kingdom. We pray the Providence will bless you to hear heaven's blissful and beckoning music. Welcome to our show titled The Elegant and Gifted Emperor Penguin People. Please forgive me if I sound too proud, but I think we are among the best dressed avians on the planet. Our lustrous white front contrasted with a full-length black jacket make us look like we are dressed for a royal ball. Additionally, the feathers on our neck and ear patches are tinged with hues of golden yellow, while a peachy orange stripe runs along both sides of our bill. Almost all emperor penguin people reside in the fragile ecosystem surrounding the South Pole. There are few reference points in our photos and videos, so it's hard to gauge our size. But our adults stand over a meter tall, a truly majestic presence. Females and males are similar in size and weight, although our mass varies greatly, from 20 to 40 kilograms, depending on the time of year, how much food we have stored in our stomachs, and our fat reserves. From January through March, emperor penguin people focus on foraging. During April, we leave the water and travel at least 100 kilometers to reach a breeding colony that is on stable pack ice. If you have seen the way we waddle, you might wonder how we can cover such a great distance. Well, it's not all walking. We excel at tobogganing on our bellies. We slide over the frozen surface with some help from our feet and flipper-like wings. In the merry month of May, after a Romeo meets his Juliet, she lays a single egg. But I'm painting too rosy a picture for you. Do you know how cold it is? We're talking about winter in Antarctica, and the average temperature is minus 55 degrees Celsius. If that isn't astounding enough, try this. The mother gives the egg to the father to incubate for 2 months and goes back to the sea to feed and bring back provisions for her offspring. But emperor penguin people don't have nests where they can rest or take refuge from the wind. Dad is left standing on the ice, with the egg balanced on his feet and tucked into his brood patch. That's an area of featherless skin for transferring body heat to a young one before and after hatching. Can you imagine how relieved he is when he sees his partner returning? After this display of utmost dedication, he is free to go feed. From then on, the parents take turns raising their little bundle of joy. Our movements on land may appear awkward and slightly comical, but we are natural aquatic athletes in the water. We can hold our breath for more than 20 minutes while diving as deep as 575 meters. Scientists have discovered that this ability depends on restricting oxygen to muscles that are not being used. At the same time, we can revive other muscles by boosting their blood supply and reducing the buildup of lactic acid. We have an exceptional technique when we want to exit the water. It starts with coming to the surface and catching our breath while we appear to preen. What we are actually doing is aerating the fibrous down next to our skin. As we dive again, muscles beneath our feathers tighten to lock in the air we collected. The deeper we go, the more pressurized the gas becomes. Then, we turn around and swim as fast as possible toward the surface. By releasing the compressed air through our feathers, our entire form is lubricated with tiny bubbles, effectively doubling our speed so that we literally launch ourselves back onto the ice. Even though the waters of the Southern Ocean may be close to -2 degrees Celsius, emperor penguin people can maintain their core body temperature at around 38 degrees Celsius. Every aspect of our physiology is designed to help us stay warm. Because our head and back are black, they absorb all wavelengths of sunlight, converting it into heat. Moreover, our high-density plumage and a thick layer of fat under our skin usually keep the warmth in and the cold out.
The whole reason I went vegetarian in the first place was because of my love for animals and not wanting anything cruel to happen to them. Lucy Watson, vegan.
Let's pause for a moment to say a prayer thanking the divine for a simple life and for providing us with everything we need. We'll be right back, so please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television. Welcome back to our program, The Elegant and Gifted Emperor Penguin People on Supreme Master Television. During June and July, when the males are incubating our eggs, strong winds from the polar plateau and occasional blizzards blowing at up to 200 kilometers per hour are too much for any individual to bear. Therefore, a colony of penguin persons will huddle together following an intuitive protocol and selflessly take turns to assume positions facing the coldest winds on behalf of the group. Each member leans on the neighbor in front of him. Juveniles with less body fat are allowed to remain in the middle. Adults on the outside of the huddle shuffle forward, many with an egg atop their feet, while trying to get closer to the center. Those on the inside of the huddle shift in response so that everyone has a chance to benefit from the collective heat. The collaborative penguin folks follow each other through continuous movement, and this circulation generates a warm center that benefits all. Studies have shown that the middle of the colony's temperature can reach between 24 and 37 degrees Celsius. Talking about going through thick and thin and good and bad times together, we are an unconditional and united race of beings. We truly hope our human friends can learn our way of life, that is to be loving towards each other and appreciate our Creator always in all circumstances. The huddling phenomenon is an example of how gregarious emperor penguin people are as a species. We hence welcome curious researchers who are using small autonomous vehicles to get up close and personal with us at the South Pole. The machines collect information on individuals who have been tagged and measure the effects of climate change on the ecosystem. Watch how some locals accept these rolling robots into their community. Another way in which technology is helping humans learn more about us is through satellite imagery. In 2020, scientists with the British Antarctic Survey, or BAS, analyzed high-resolution photos provided by the European Space Agency, or ESA, and found evidence of 11 additional colonies. The discoveries brought the number of known breeding sites around the continent to 61. Although we were grateful for some good news that year, in August 2021, the journal Global Change Biology published a study that dampened our hopes for the future. A team of scientists predicted that if climate change continues unabated, more than 60% of emperor penguin people colonies will be lost by 2050, with most of the rest disappearing by the end of the century. The lead author of the report, Dr. Stéphanie Genouvier at the Woods Hole Oceanographic Institution in Massachusetts, USA, wrote that our species is especially vulnerable because we depend on sea ice for the essential activities of breeding, feeding, and molting. She explained the situation this way. If there is too little sea ice, chicks can drown when the sea ice breaks up early. If there's too much sea ice, foraging trips become too long and more arduous, and the chicks may starve. Over the last 30 years, the ice cover in some parts of the Antarctic has shrunk almost 70%. In 2016, one of our colonies in the Weddell Sea did not survive due to insufficient ice cover and premature breakup. And estimated 10,000 or more fuzzy newborns died underwater because they could not swim. Out of an abundance of caution, a BAS research station in the area was shut down in case the ice started calving off and drifting away. In May 2022, Dr. Marcela Monica Libertelli of the Argentine Antarctic Institute, or IAA, in Buenos Aires, Argentina, was interviewed by Reuters, the news agency whose parent company is headquartered in Toronto, Canada. She said that the IAA foresees the demise of most emperor penguin people colonies within the next several decades due to climate change. She retold the cause and effect narrative that we need solid sea ice from April through December, otherwise our families cannot complete their reproductive cycle, and she lamented our fate. The disappearance of any species is a tragedy for the planet. It's a biodiversity loss, and surely the connections they have with the environment are much more than the human being can imagine. O powerful leaders around the globe, I wish you would respect all life and cooperate the way we do. Could you please work together for the sake of the planet? Do help us by enacting vegan laws and meat bans. Multiple reports and research have demonstrated that animal people meat and dairy products are the main culprits for our climate crisis, whereas plant-based living is the single and most effective solution to substantially reduce up to 70% or more of the global greenhouse gas emissions. The World Health Organization reminded us that reducing animal people livestock factory operations would also significantly lower methane emissions, which is the largest contributor of global warming, following carbon dioxide. Did you know that over a 20-year time period, a methane molecule traps approximately 81 times the heat as a carbon dioxide molecule? The emperor penguin folk and all other animal co-inhabitants are doing their best to bring positive energy and love to the world. By being vegan and making peace, you could create a heavenly and sustainable paradise for generations to come. Everyone I know here in the Antarctic is praying that you will make enlightened decisions soon.
Continue to eat meat so that your place in the hellfire would be definitely confirmed.
Generous viewers, it was a pleasure having you with us for today's show. Thank you. May your life be beautified by pure thoughts and selfless actions.
Be vegan. Make peace. Do good deeds. Hell not reach.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/AW.
Nos programmes offrent plusieurs langues. Veuillez visiter suprememastertv.com/schedule et suprememastertv.com/AW.
Nuestros programas ofrecen varios idiomas. Visiten suprememastertv.com/schedule y suprememastertv.com/AW.
Nossos programas oferecem vários idiomas. Acesse suprememastertv.com/schedule e suprememastertv.com/AW.